So what is the purpose of the referendum? The referendum itself is a public vote to authorize funding to address and upgrade the aging infrastructure in the wastewater collection system. And you can see a whole list of things here, okay? It consists of pumping stations, the Roosevelt Drive pumping station, South Division Street pumping station, the Burkeville pumping station, sanitary sewers on Roosevelt Drive, Route 34, and a couple of abandonments of siphons that are pipes that go underneath the rivers. And we can explain those a little bit later on. So the questions that, we'll come back and revisit them at the end of this presentation, but there will be, as far as we know right now, 3 questions that are going to be asked at the referendum when it does come around. Question number 1 will ask you to vote in favor for doing all of the infrastructure that we listed, okay? Obviously that's going to be the most expensive question, but that's going to cover all of the infrastructure that we have identified that needs fixing right now, okay? Question number 2 appropriates funding for the most critical capital components. And as we describe what's been going on in the system, you'll see there are critical aspects of the wastewater collection system that have been failing. And these failing components have resulted in administrative fines or administrative orders. We haven't reached the point of getting any fines yet, but there are administrative actions that DEEP has levied against the city, saying that we have to get these things corrected. So question number 2 focuses on just getting those critical aspects repaired and limiting it to those only, okay? And I'll tell you at the end what those components are. Question number 3 goes just a little bit further than question 2. It's not everything, but it's mostly everything. And what it does is it knocks off a couple of pieces of infrastructure that we can live without for maybe the next 5 years or so. It stretches things out a little bit further, okay? So again, we'll revisit those at the end, but there will be 3 questions in the referendum that have different levels of cost and different numbers of capital improvements associated with them.